Unless he kicks the living shit out of me. That's the only time he won't. Even then, he still might. Yeah. No. But that doesn't mean I can't lose. Okay, so can I go into practice in our franchise?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
How do I do that? Oh, you just go to training? Oh.
Do practice. James White, you idiot! You messed up the throw.
Do I hit normal? I don't want offense normally. Yeah.
You have to switch over to defense once you get into practice.
Okay. Patriots. What defense do I run? Multiple?
Chiefs.
Was it the
You run
Chiefs?
multiple?
I've ran both this year.
Go look. Pretty sure it's Chiefs.
I think. Are you live, Jacob?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run multiple D. So I think 2 games ago I ran Chiefs. Last game I ran multiple. I think.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here and go run multiple.
The biggest difference between the two is multiple doesn't have big nickel, but it has the regular 3-4.
Oh.
So switch to defense, you said, right?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
What, switch to defense?
Yeah.
Press start.
I did. I hit flip sides, but I'm still calling an offensive play.
Oh, just push random play. Because you call plays for both.
Oh. Oh wait, no, I do have big nickel.
If you're like doing adjustments, they won't hike the ball.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't have 3-3-5.
What, did you do multiple?
Yeah. Multiple D has 3-3-5. I thought. The hell? But do you think I'd get in trouble for running that G's 3-3-5 defense where I crash my line and I hide right behind the defensive end to blow up runs?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I'd get in trouble for that. Alright, whatever. I'll run a 2-3-6 Sam. That's not bad. They do have 1-4-6. Go to defense. Okay, I shouldn't have picked a random play because I can't see what formation they're in.
Oh. And then choose new play.
Okay, what the fuck?
Did you say 3-3-5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under nickel.
Yeah, it's not in mine.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it is. It's right here. What the fuck? Oh, that must have been a different playbook. For some reason. Okay, so in this playbook, the defenses I run, only formations I run, and that's it. 3-4 odd. Regular nickel normal. I run that.
Hold on. Just kidding. I'm taking notes.
Are you actually?
the way I remember.
That's how you do it.
3-4 odd. Okay.
And okay, yeah, 3-4 odd.
I have 3-4 odd.
Nickel normal.
Okay.
On, I'll tell you that after this. 3-3-5, not 3-3-5 wide, just regular 3-3-5.
Okay.
And then $3-2-6. Those are the only ones I run.
Okay.
Okay. A big thing for me in 3-3-5 and big dollar, make sure you have your best players out on the field. So because like, especially in dollar, one of my slot corners will be like, I'll have like one of my 70 overall guys in, but I have like a 75 on the bench.
But
So
how do you know?
So I can't do it right now, but you click on the formation. Oh, here. Can I do that? Oh, I can't sub people in. But I'll click on the formation.
Then you can see.
And then I'll hit R1, the sub, quick sub.
Yeah.
And then it'll just you know, flip through your.
Wait, you do that every time before you call a play?
I do that right at the start of the game to make sure my players are in.
Okay.
Sometimes I can't do it all in one play. Depends on how fast he calls his play. 3-4, usually this is pretty much good to go. You just have your top two corners. My only thing is I'll just if you have like your second defensive tackle's like really better than your left end, sub him in at one of the ends. But I think 3-4 should be fine. I don't know if you sub in a safety at linebacker because you can do that.
No.
I don't know if okay.
Not weak.
Oh jeez, it's not weak, it's smart. The nickel normal should be fine. Yeah, and then dollar and 3-3-5 is what you'll have to.
Okay.
What? Honestly, I would really sub in a safety for one of your outside linebackers in 3-3-5. I would.
For which linebacker?
Either one of the outside ones. Whichever linebacker sucks worse. In my opinion. Just get your best guys out on the field.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I do. And then with coaching adjustments, pretty much the same thing from last year. Auto flip.
Zeke, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. I'm receiving a lesson.
Auto flip defensive play call, that's off. Option defense is conservative.
Oh, crap. Hold on a second. Okay, so.
Oh. Bills guy. Any other Nebraskans in here?
I'm gonna say yes, sir.
Shit slaps. I'm gonna say hi at Bills. Actually, no, I'm gonna say yes, sir. Okay, option defense conservative. What that does is it plays the quarterback. So if he makes the right read, he'll give it to the running back.
Hold on. Hold on.
What the fuck is this?
I'm explaining the Bills.
What are you explaining?
How we all know each other.
I don't even know how we all know each other. I like bros or Q's comments. Shit slaps. That is hilarious.
Actually, I don't know if I should say that because then everybody knows.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm not saying it.
What were we gonna say?
I was gonna say that my older brother's best friend is Texan's older brother. He was my boy from middle school and high school. And Lions joined Q and I's friend group after high school. And so it's like we all know each other.
Alright, let's focus, lock in. I don't know how much time until Chance gets
That's
on.
right, less time. Okay. So auto flip.
Off, just like last year.
Off.
Option, defense, conservative. And like I said, that just plays the quarterback, so if he makes the right read, he'll give it to the running back. So keep that in mind if you see read option.
Okay. Okay. Is that it?
And then zone drops. That's a huge thing.
Okay. Zone drops.
The flats I normally don't touch. Sometimes in game, if I see something, I'll set them at like 10.
Yeah.
But usually I'll keep them to default. The only one I do touch is curl flats, and I set them to 20.
That's what I've been doing. I've been setting the flats and not the curl flats.
That's why your flats are wide open.
Jeez. I've been always setting the flats to 20, and I'm like, okay, this
Yes,
isn't working.
that's
I have no
why
idea
your cloud flats are 20 yards downfield.
I was so confused. I was like, what's going on?
Okay, see, easy adjustment right there.
Okay.
So it's the curl flats. The curl flats are your purple zones. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
Why did JR just said bulk is Doug?
he sent a video.
We are getting Doug back, and we're the three best friends that anyone best friends that anyone could have fun. We are getting Doug back. Best friends that anyone could have fun.
Okay.
Okay, but no. So I'm explaining what this does, so you know as a user.
Okay.
Curl flats, 20 yards. It takes away. These are purple zones, not clouds. Purples. Purples are really good. Purples will take away anything crossers from across the middle. It'll be taken away. Corner outs, anything like that. Slants, I think slants can get underneath them. Yeah, slants will get underneath them. But that's what that takes away. So you don't have to user a corner or a crosser.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps a lot. So you can user different parts of the field. That's the only thing I touch. Flats just depending on the game. Like if he's dinking and dunking, I'll set it to 10. Because I'll give up 4 or 5 yard pass plays all game. I don't care. You want to throw that all the way down the field? Be my guest. Because no one does that. No one will do that. They don't have the patience.
No.
So yeah, that's adjustments, and then the formations I call.
Okay.
All right. So now, what do you want me to do? You just want me to like
Go through each formation.
do what? Like what plays I call?
Yeah. And like when you would call them. And like when you use that formation. When would you use that formation?
Okay. So for me, it depends on what personnel they have on the field. That's how I call my formation.
Yeah.
So I don't care what. It doesn't matter where they are on the field. It's all on the personnel and what formation they come out in. That's all that matters.
Okay.
They could be at their own 1 yard line and have 5 wide. I'm gonna be coming out in probably 3-3-5 or dollar. I'm not gonna come out here and sit out in 3-4.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. If they obviously any I formation will be 3-4. Any single back with 1 receiver is 3-4. a single back with 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, gets tricky. That does depend on one, how, you know, what his tendencies have been. You know, what down is it, how many yards to go, and where he's at on the field. So, single back, 2 tight end, 2 receivers is where that, honestly, in my opinion, gives me the most trouble. Because at that point, I'm just kind of guessing. But
So
normally,
you said mostly I formation
I formation is always 3-4
and single back.
with 1 receiver. It's always 3-4.
What if he has 2 receivers?
And that would be 2 receivers, 2 tight ends.
Okay.
So usually if someone has 2 receivers and 2 tight ends, off the top of my head, I'd come out in nickel normal. So I have the 4 D linemen down, you know, on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But that's normally what I'll come out in. Is nickel normal. If he does it at the start of the game. Obviously, if it was a 3rd and 1, I'd come out in 3-4.
What else do you use 3-4 for?
I formation. That's it. This is those formations.
So I form and single back with
I
1
think
receiver.
so. I think so.
Okay.
Or no, I take that back. Anytime they get inside the 10-yard line, I'll call 3-4 and that's it.
Okay.
Inside the 10. That's my opinion, personal preference. Not opinion, preference. 10 yards, I mean, I'm not going to get... I don't want to give up a touchdown inside the 10-yard line on a run play.
No.
That's how I see it. If you're going to dot me up inside the 10, good job. You know, props to you. But... because I know how hard it's to pass in the red zone, so...
Okay, so now let's go on some of your favorite plays. I'm guessing cover 3 match.
Okay, so on 3-4, honestly, when I'm in 3-4, I'm usually in man. Not gonna lie,
Really?
I'm usually in man. But this is where I have adjustments. I'll call, honestly, every time I call the play, I do the same adjustments for it. In 3-4, I think. Actually, that's not true. Cover 1 hole, I call that a lot. I will call cover 3 sky, cover 3 match. I do call those, but cover 1 hole. So if I call cover 1 hole, that means they're, you know, either I'm expecting to run, most likely. I'm in cover 1 hole. Okay.
Okay.
So the guy in the yellow, that linebacker,
Yeah.
I will usually put him in a flat on that left side. So that
So how do you double tap triangle?
No, not triangle. That's
options.
secondary. You can. There's 2 different ways. Either one, you can double tap the left directional button, and then click on his icon, whatever it's triangle or square or whatever it is.
The left directional button?
Yeah, or the right one, the inside one. Double tap that and whatever,
Oh, so you double tap it.
and then you put him in a flat. Can you do that?
Curl flat?
No. Did you double tap?
Yeah, then triangle. Then it says where
Yeah.
to put them.
Did you Yeah, hit triangle. Hard flat, right? Stick to the right.
Hard flat.
No,
On the right?
that was a purple.
Hard
Right
flat
analog.
is the...
Right stick to the right. Right there. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
So okay, right there. So leave him over there. Yeah, so right there. So that is going to take off any, so you obviously they won't be in this formation right now that the offense is in. But they'll
Yeah.
be, so any, cuz most likely if someone's in I formation or single back 1 receiver, they're only having 1 deep route. And they only have 1 receiver that you're mainly worried about. The tight ends are tight ends. I'm not worried about tight ends. So you'll be in man. So even if your man coverage gets beat by the tight end, like on a drag or a slant, that's why you have the flat out there. So you don't need to worry about that. part of the field as a user. So just keep that in mind. So in man coverage, something will get beat, most likely. Something will. That's your job as a user. That's why you got to keep in mind where your zones are. So the flat, there, you don't have to worry about that. And actually, before I do the flat, I forgot to tell you, I press all the time. I always press. So that's triangle. Let me hear it. On my screen here, so I'll go hard flat. I'll do the press. I'll press, and then
Press is
triangle, left directional down. Press. Is there any way when hey, how do you get him not to say hike? Because your guys aren't saying hike.
Well, I just kind of stay in
Adjustment screen?
adjustment phase. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
If I'm just like constantly have the adjustments up.
Okay. So let's say I'm gonna have him come out. I'm gonna have him come out in I formation here. And I'm gonna be in 3-4. I'm gonna call it cover one hole. So, wait, why am I offense? I don't want to be on offense. Why am I on offense? Do I do flip sides?
Yeah, flip sides.
Like in the play call screen? Wait, now I'm on
No,
defense.
press start. Press options.
Okay, yeah.
And reverse the teams on offense and defense.
Okay, so I'd hit triangle. Are you watching my stream now? I mean, it'll be behind.
Second. Okay, I'm watching.
Okay, so obviously they wouldn't be in this formation. Let's say that slot corner is a fullback, and we'll have that one of the receivers on the other side of the tight ends. Actually, hold on. I want to get into a formation now where I'll actually run it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's wait till they say hike.
You can just pick a new play. Just pause it and say choose new play.
No. I'm gonna actually pick their play. So 3-4 hold. Let's say they come out and say this one. I see this. Let's run. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so the first thing I do before I even I'll see their formation, I'll press. So it's triangle, left directional down. Press.
Yeah.
You'll see in the coverage adjustments.
Yeah, that's
So I'll press. Safety comes down. I'll move the safety as to the middle of the field, straight between my two linebackers. That's just so he's in better position. And then the next thing I do, this is important. This is the important part. Once you press, hit triangle again, and with the right analog stick, it says over top. Do that. Play over the top. You hit over the top.
With who?
That's everybody. You just hit triangle, play over the top. So everyone's playing over the top. That way you won't get beat on streaks.
Okay, so that's triangle.
Triangle press, left directional. Triangle right analog stick up, over top.
Right stick up.
So that's boom,
That's
boom.
play over top.
Yep, over top. Like I said, that's just so you're not getting beat. Because when you...
Hello?
Oh wait, sorry, I muted myself.
Oh.
Those are two adjustments you can do in 2 seconds. Just boom, 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 boom. Once you get them down. It's just literally triangle, directional, triangle, right stick. You got that? Okay. So like I said, if you just press, then the only person that will actually successfully press and not get beat deep on your team is Gilmore.
Yeah.
but the other corner's fucked. Press is good depending on what if let's say the receiver's running a slant, yeah, it might work. But people see press, they do automatic streak. Literally all the time. I see it all the time. And if people do automatic streak, he's in man, correct? That's one-on-one taken care of coverage. You don't even have to worry about that. So, boom, right off the bat, you already have one guy done, taken care of. Does that make sense?
Actually, I'm gonna do something. Instead of broadcasting for me, I'm just gonna get on YouTube. Because I don't need to be on here, do I?
Actually, probably
Like,
not.
I could just watch you.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So I'm gonna pull you up on my my PlayStation.
Okay.
Crap, not Netflix. Bob's. Alright. Continue.
Alright.
So you press over the top.
Yeah, press over top. And that safety will come down. The safety will play, like, farther to the left towards the receiver. Play him in the middle. Like, so they see that safety in between my two linebackers.
What was that other thing you did with the right directional arrow?
The right direction. The flat?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we haven't. That was okay. So the flat. Ignore the flat for now. That's after this.
Oh, okay.
I don't do the flat till after I press over top. That's the first thing I do in every formation. It's not just this one. It's every formation. Unless obviously it's like 3rd and 25. Or end of the half, then I won't press. But, 3rd and 10, 3rd and like 15, I'll still do it.
Okay.
Just press over the top.
Press over top, put safety in between linebackers.
That's first. And that would take care of your moving one defender.
Yeah.
Besides your user. Who else is in here?
Zach? Or you mean YouTube?
Someone's watching. I don't know who it is.
Well, I just joined in on my PlayStation. What does it say? There's 2 people in here?
Yeah, it says there's 2. I'm not watching.
I'm in here on my phone.
Okay, alright.
I just closed out on my phone, so it should say 1.
Okay, so we're good. We got safety, press, over top, move safety to the middle.
Okay.
So right now, the play looks like that. I just showed it for a little bit. I had to get back into adjustments. So the person I have on controlling right now is covering the linebacker, or the fullback.
Okay.
And that the left outside linebacker on the left tackle side has the running back. Right now. Okay, here's an important part. If you think it is a run, you're pretty confident it's a run. What I do, I'll go to the safety, I'll click on him, hit X for a quick adjustment, and I'll put him in quarterback spy. QB spies, if you put a safety in a quarterback spy, they play the run really, very good. Once they see it's a run, the safety shoots up immediately. Okay?
Okay.
This is really good for stretch plays, too. But mainly stretch. So if I'm confident it's a run, or I just think it's a run, I'm going to do QB spy. I'm not right all the time. That's fine. Like, whatever. You're just going to be in a quarterback spy for the play.
Yeah.
And you're just not going to have anybody over the top. So just keep that in mind as a user. So
Who are you using?
I'll get to that, but it'll be the linebacker.
Continue.
But so that's what I'll do. If I think it's a run, I will put him in a curl or in a spy. So he's sitting there in a spy. So we're gonna play this as let's say this is a run, and I think it's a run. This is how I'd play it. Put him in quarterback spy, so it looks like that. He's in a spy. This linebacker Cunningham. Even if I think it's a run, I'll still put him in a flat. because even if I don't know if you saw the play art look like that. Let me know when you see it.
I just saw it.
Okay, so the safety's in the spy.
How'd you put?
So the easiest way I do adjustments is I click on them. I'll click on them like this. I hit X and right stick to the right, hard flat.
Do you go?
I'll click on him. If it's a linebacker or the safety, I'll manually go click on him.
Okay.
And do that.
You X.
X, right stick to the right. Analog, hard flat. I have the assignments up there.
Okay, yeah.
So, let's say this is a run. So that's pretty much it right there. That's my play out right there, and I'll user McKinney. Did you see the play art?
Yeah, then you use the one on the fullback.
Yes. So let's say it's a dive up the middle. That safety is gonna shoot straight down, and he's gonna play the run. So honestly, he shouldn't get more than 3-4 yards. If it's a stretch, the guy manned up in the tight end, he should get outside leverage. So you should be either shooting between the right tackle and the tight end. What play? I don't know what play I have them called in. I don't remember. But if it's a stretch right, it's fine. Because he'll blitz, that right outside linebacker will blitz. They play the run better in man, too. So the corner will get outside leverage, but just kind of read the blocks with your user. Take up a block if you have to. The safety will be shooting down for help. Just make sure they don't get to the outside. That's your main concern. Because the safety will come backside. This backside left linebacker who's manned up to the running back, he's going to be coming down the line because he's manned up. So any big time cutback, he'll be there. Here, I'm gonna let this play run. I don't know what they're calling it. See if that call is stretch. Call it pass. The place they ran slants, so I'm immediately going over here. You see that?
Yeah.
So they ran slants. I had the flat over there, so I don't care about the tight end. I saw slants immediately. You saw my guys get beat, but I saw that right away though as my user. So I went straight to the right. I had my flat out there in the quarterback spy. You know how to send spies at quarterbacks, right?
Then you press in R3.
All right. Yeah. And
down.
that's what I do immediately. Immediately I see a scramble or immediately outside. Quarterback gets outside the tackles. If I have a spy, boom, he's gone. He's going. He's not gonna get blocked. That really forces people to throw the ball and need a pick. Let's do that again. Press, boom. He's in, so go. And so slants again. I'm coming over here. You ran a curl right there. 3 yards. Everything was bagged.
Yeah.
And then choose new play. And then if they ran to a stretch to the left, which is really stupid, the hard flat's already going out to the left. So there's an advantage. Right there. And then you just flow down the line. Make sure you go straight down, don't cut. Because then you might give up a big play. Just let the computer do the backfield hitting. Unless you see a wide open hole, you can easily fit it through and do it. But mainly this year, you want to go down the line to get the tackle for 2-3 yards. So let's say they're in the same formation, but they're gonna. Draw a random pass play. We'll do the same thing here, but let's say I think I'm in this formation, but I want to do something else. So another adjustment I could do is, let's say they could be passing. Let's say I'm not really sure. I'll keep him in the middle third. This is the safety. So I'll have a middle third over the deep. So he'll take away any crossers. Like let's say the slot receiver does a crosser. He won't take it away completely. If he gets over there about a 10-yard line outside the numbers, potentially could be open, but that's what you would use her. So if a guy comes out of here and they need a little yardage, a little bit, honestly, I would put this guy in a curl flat. And that would be the purple. Titans is talking. So I'm showing you the player right there.
Yeah.
The inside linebacker. Instead of the flat, he'd just be in a purple. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So keep in mind, 20 yards, he'd be, 15 yards downfield. He's kind of slow, so by the time he throws it, he'd probably only be, at the 20 yard line. Which is fine, because if the running back goes out there on a wheel, he's going to be right there. The running back won't have enough time to get all the way upfield. Plus, he's in man coverage. Tight end, if he runs a crosser, bagged. The slot receiver runs a corner, bagged. So mainly, you're looking for something coming across the field as a user.
Yeah.
Like if I would see like the tight end on drag, I'll move that way first, but I'll be anticipating something coming back across by one of the receivers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have that play down.
Yeah, that's just kind of some things. And you can like I said, sometimes I'll put the safety in a purple. Like in the red zone, for example, the red zone, the safety, I'll put him in a purple. So it'll look like this.
Which direction is that for the adjustment?
Same thing, left analog stick, left analog stick to the right, not the right one, the left one.
Okay.
So it would look. So this is how I'd look in the red zone, like inside the 10. I guess I should say. I showed it up. Let me know when you see it. So
Yeah,
I have a hard flat, and I have that purple on that side. So that side of the field, bagged. All you have to worry about is the other side.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. By the way, Colts is ready.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, that's a good play I like to do. But keep in mind, so what I've noticed, like if he's in the hard flat here, if you put the hard flat out and then you hit over the top, it puts him into a cloud, not the flat. So he'll be farther back. I've made that mistake. So make sure you do over the top, and then if you want a flat, then put the flat out. And don't hit over the top again.
Okay.
Otherwise he'll go to a cloud flat. Not a huge deal, but I mean, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. That's, like I said, hard flats on one side of the field. A lot of times. It's key. I'll kind of show you. This formation is probably the ones I do the most adjustments out of, is right 3-4.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I think I would say. Okay, let's go do. I'm gonna run over a few. I'm trying to think of what I should. Okay, here's a tip. Because
So you can go play Colts.
well, I just want to show because you get beat when you're in cover 2 all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone does. So let's say I would say kind of my go-to play kind of in 3-3-5 is Tampa 2. The blitzing corner.
Hold it. Tampa 2.
See that? Blitzing corner? Okay, I'll show you what I do out of here. I'll call that. Let's say they're in. What's a common?
When do you usually call this, though? Like runs or passes?
Whenever they're in shotgun, I'll call it. So they can run or pass. Let's just say they're in, I don't know, doubles. Okay, so I got the main play right here. Press over the top immediately. I'll immediately go over to this corner that's blitzing. First thing you do after you press over the top, go to this corner right away. Okay. I man him up.
Cover time. Man up.
So I'm on that blitzing corner now.
Okay.
So I go to him. Man coverage is up on the right stick there, and you click the receiver. The receiver he's in front of is triangle.
Yeah.
Boom, he's manned up there. And now, if I know for sure, if I'm very confident it's a pass, I will hit the left directional button, and then slant outside. Always slant outside. And then I will spread him. It'll show you here. My cheeks for you.
It's left directional arrow, left stick, left.
So left directional stick, slant outside. I have the adjustments up. Slant outside, and then spread them. That's if I really know it's a pass. So I hope that way they can get the best pass rush animations.
So you slant outside and spread.
And spread. If I know it's a pass, I think it's a pass. And then sometimes I'll run it just like this. Just run a stock, or I'll keep it like this. So if I run it like this, if I run this play just normal, I just man up to him. My weak point of the field is the middle, deep middle. That's what you need the user on. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's say they're at the 30. I want your user down to the 15. But a lot of taking away the middle of the field, a lot of the posts you get beat from is that slot receiver running those posts. He's manned up. Those outside receivers will not be able to beat you deep in the middle.
No.
It's going to be too long of a throw. It's mainly that slot receiver that beats cover 2 in the middle. Now he's manned. Right, and he's manned up. That being said, he still can get beat. Obviously, it's man coverage. He's probably not your greatest man coverage because Gilmore's not playing there.
No.
Unless you move Gilmore there, you can absolutely do that. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Because in this formation, low key, you could put Gilmore there, because that's the only time I run man. Actually, that's not true. But that's up to you. Not a huge deal, but that's up to you. Well, just don't worry about it. So sometimes I'll run it like this. Other times, let's say, I don't know, I just mess around with it. Sometimes I'll man up the other corner on the same side. Prince of Mukamara out here, I'll man him up, and then I'll put the outside linebacker on the same side in a curl. Let me know when you're there. Here, I'll show you the play art actually. It'll look like that. So I
just saw play art.
Yeah, so the left side of the field, they're manned up, and then I put the outside linebacker in a curl flat.
Okay.
But like I said, if I did this, the running back, if he just goes to the flats, probably gonna be wide open. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now. I will never, if I have this man coverage up there, I will never put that outside linebacker in a hard flat. I will not do that, because that deep middle, the outside the numbers over there, wide open. With the tight end, with the tight end going across, or the other receiver on the right side coming across, that's wide open. So I don't do that. But honestly, I don't do this a lot. Obviously, the running back, if a lot of people are using the running back as a receiver, I won't do this probably. Mm-hmm. If they're blocking the running back, I'll do it. This is a good play if they're blocking the running back, because here you just got to worry about the two guys in man cutting across the field.
Yeah.
And then once they get like so far, I'll leave them, because you know how I use her. I'll run with somebody and then I run off to somebody else.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they're running slants here. So watch. We'll run slants, for example. The tight end drag will probably be wide open too.
Don't hold R2.
Oh yeah. Boom. Right there. I don't know what kind of read that was.
Oh.
But another, I just thought of one thing. Well, another thing that's good. So boom, boom. Hit him up. I'm thinking spread up. I will. So, like I said, always keep this in mind. When you have those 2 high safeties, immediately think, oh, the offense is gonna think it's cover 2 immediately. So keep that in mind. Boom, they're gonna think cover 2. That's gonna be their first read all the time. Sometimes I'll sit here, I'll double trap triangle, put the can I even do that? That's it, I can't do that. Okay, never mind. Let's see what I can do.
Dude, you need to go play Colts.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I just want to show you this. So like, I'll do something like this.
Oh, I see.
So your biggest, and then probably, yeah. So I'll kind of do something like this. So obviously here, if that outside receiver's on a streak, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I normally probably wouldn't do this, but you could do something like this. Like I said, sometimes I run aggressive defense. Alright, I'll be running aggressive defense like that. I'm not afraid to get beat over the top, even though I probably should be, because people can't go down the field without making a mistake. That was probably not a good example, but okay. But anyway, you got the 3-4. You got the gist of what I do on 3-4.
Yeah. And the Tampa 2.
Well, there's a lot of other things I can, you can do.
Well, the base of it.
Yeah. Are you gonna watch me play Chance?
Yeah.
I really don't want to be in a chat when I play this guy, though.
You don't have to. Leave.
I need to lock in. I need to lock in. I will. I'm gonna stay in it. I'm gonna walk you through like what I'm doing or what I'm looking for through the game.
Dude.
What? And then if it's going okay, I'll stay in it. But if I'm getting ticked, I will. Yeah. Peace out. You not want me to do that?
Oh, you can. I just don't want you to lose.
I mean, we'll see. If I lose, I play him 2 weeks. I'll beat him that time. So, alright, I'll start right now. Pre-game. Colts guy. I know he likes to run the ball. He runs the ball a lot, from what I've seen. Obviously, he hasn't given enough a lot of points, so he has a good defense. So, my first thing is stop the run. That's gonna be my first thing I want to do. Stop his bullshit run. A lot of people don't run the ball as much as some people do, but a lot of people get pass heavy. That's me, actually. I get pass heavy. That's because my line sucks and I can't run. Although I can't do a one trap.
Nope. Yep. I do that all the time.
That is one play where I actually keep track of how many times I call it, because that's obvious.
Yeah.
Back to my question that I had the other day, like, can I run it, because it's in gun doubles too, can I run it out of gun doubles 6 times and gun A slot?
I think so, yeah.
But what I've noticed, it's not as good as in gun doubles. I've ran it out of gun doubles, and the blocking is just not as good for some reason. Honestly, I do switch up a lot of formations on offense to make it look like I'm switching. The main offensive formations I run is the 2 running back set one. I don't run that as much anymore though. That one, gun A slot, I run fairly often. There's one called something Patriots. That formation I found is really good. It's got 3 receivers, 2 receivers on the right, the tight end lined up on the right, next to the tackle. One receiver to the left, and the running backs to the left of the quarterback. I don't know what it's called. It's like Patriots Y something. That's a good formation. I actually like that one.
Okay. So do you like, run a lot of plays
Me?
out of these formations? Or is it kind of like one or two?
On defense? Out of 3-4, I'll run that cover 1 man, and then I'll run
cover 3 sky match.
cover 3 sky match. The cover 4 with the QB contains. I'll run that, and that's pretty much all. That's pretty much all I run.
Okay.
But the adjustments out of them switch per play.
Yeah, as I expected.
Yeah. Okay, why isn't this
Nickel normal?
nickel normal? It's the Tampa 2 blitz corner guy play. Cover 3, the cover 3 with the middle linebacker and a QB spy. I run that play just mainly stock, just regular, and I'll use her the QB spy. A play I really like out of the play I really like out of it is cover 3 cloud out of 3-3-5, which is farther down somewhere in there.